A length-awaited schedule for operating Wales Seas could include considerable adverse ensuing consequences for sea-living nature, environmental groups include alerted. Nearly 10 years in the manufacturing, it sets out how seas should be utilized and secured above the following 20-year. The Welsh by the government told it was aim for pure, wholesome, secure, efficient and biological various seas. Claire Kane of the Sea Preservation Community told the schedule necessary to do more than to show how it intends to defend living nature. We are worried how the present foreign inclusions of strategy source areas, displayed areas for increase of sea production, may include considerable adverse ensuing consequences for sea living nature and the habitats on that they rely. RSPB Cymru told it was stunned by beginnings of the schedule, that it outlined as deep anxious. CEO Katie Jo Luxton told several of the policies set out in the paper endangered to destroy the Welsh by the government's own commitments to environment and stable growth. Supporting for a quantity of periodic Laguna power schemes on the Welsh shore in really bounded caveats was the lowest sample, she told. Alec Taylor, Programme Officer for Sea Management at WWF UK, told the Mersey welcomed the efforts done. But it had concerns on the expressiveness located on extract maximal economical gain of Welsh seas, out of quite evaluating how will influence the elasticity of our sea ecosystems. The Welsh Sea Schedule region containing of on 12,350 sq miles, 32,000 sq kilometers, of ocean, as so as 1,300 miles, 120 km, of shoreline. The project schedule is the at first of its type in Wales and is intended to be utilized by such manufacturing planner decisions how could influence the shoreline and seas. Historically, the as necessary of various sectors how use the ocean, such as fishery, travel or power general, include been controlled individually but the tries to give them along. It negotiations of balance the requirement to defend a wholesome and elastic sea environmental time as well with it to build jobs and increase the economics. Welsh seas could do a powerful deposit, it argues, to power safety and environment changing emissions targets via the deploy of cheap carbon force generators. One day the schedule has been adopted, Welsh ministers will include to paper on the degree to that its objectives are creature reached. A social advice has been start up for human beings to offer their view on the project up it is finalized. Office Registrar for Power, Planner and Village Sphere, Leslie Griffiths, told, in Wales, travel, transportation, sea power, fish resources, aquaculture, telecommunication and aggregates industries among lot other are vital essential for our marine economics. Same schedule supports these industries and our coast communities, by provided an authorizing scope for the stable use of Wales sea asset.